So for me, I attribute the vast majority of this to medicinal mushrooms. Obviously, yes, some good luck, serendipity, karma, whatever you want to call that, but a lot of it is just medicinal mushrooms, reishi, cordyceps, lion's mane, chaga, turkey tail, whatever, but primarily over the last 20 years, reishi and cordyceps. Basically, taking those mushrooms is like going to the gym for your immune system, but even kind of in a more refined degree because it's making your immune system stronger, but it's also making it more intelligent, more efficient, more effective at what it's trying to do. Because there's many herbs that just stimulate your immune system, just ramps it up, which that's not very intelligent. That's just a stimulant. So that's not really what we want for the long term. What we want for the long term is make it stronger, but make it more intelligent, decrease allergies and inflammatory things and autoimmune things, while also strengthening our immune system over time. So the funny thing that I've noticed over the years is that sometimes people take the products and they're like expecting some full-on LSD trip or something. Like I took reishi once and I didn't trip balls and go into the astral realm and my health didn't improve majestically overnight. It's like, well, I wouldn't go to the gym once and be like, this is lame. Like I just did some core work, but I don't have a ripped six pack. This must be a scam. That's not just not really how things work. I don't know if maybe we need to reorient ourselves with the realistic expectations of reality, but things take time, take discipline, effort over a period of time, produce strong results. So for me, taking mushrooms regularly for a long period of time has led me to a place of not really getting sick really at all, whereas mostly everyone else that I know gets sick quite a lot, quite regularly. And another thing that I've noticed is as humans, sometimes we don't notice how beneficial something was until we are removed from it. It's sometimes like people are in a relationship, they don't realize how good it is until they're not in it, which maybe you've had that experience. So it's like sometimes people are taking something and they're like, yeah, I don't know if I really feel a lot, but then they stop taking it and they realize, oh, wait, I really had a lot more energy. I had a lot more mental clarity. I was in a much better place, but just didn't really realize it. Well, why do people not realize it? Because as humans, we have this weird thing where we tend to notice the negative more than the positive. We can go into a room where everything's right, but we'll notice the three things that are not right more, and we'll just forget about all the other things that are correct. Same thing in relationships with other humans. The one thing that's off stands out way more than the thing that is actually all the other things that are actually harmonious. So we're weird in that way. We tend to notice more when something stands out and more when something's wrong. We notice that more than when things are actually positive and functioning well and actually improving. Taking the mushrooms, of course, quality is paramount. There's a lot of junk on the market, and that's why, I'm not getting into it now, but that's why I created the company and created the products that I created over the last 20 years is focusing on quality and mostly not just quality because quality is whatever, cool, quality, great, but quality that actually leads to creating the actual events that we want. Quality that actually transfers the real personality of the herb into the product that you're consuming. To me, that's what quality means, not just an abstract number on a piece of paper, because I've taken some of the most biochemically potent herbs and I didn't feel anything. They didn't really do much of anything for me, and they for sure did not have the actual personality of whatever that herb was. They just had some lopsided chemical profile, which to an extremely disembodied, um, purely cognitive, abstract, rational, modern human being, oh, that must be better. But in actuality, it really isn't. It just sounds better to this rational part of our brain, but the actual rubber hits the road the real legitimate part of it doesn't really transfer over. It's like people eat the menu instead of the meal, when in actuality, the meal is the thing that has the nourishment. So therefore, when I create products, I try to have them have the actual nourishment or have the actual meal component, not just, oh, the menu looks good and it sounds cool. So anyways, hopefully that makes sense, and is, I think, really one of the major components for how I've been able to not be sick for such a long period of time, despite having a lot of emotional stress, despite not even really sleeping that well, despite maybe not even exercising that much or even eating that well the vast majority of the time, still that's the case. So it's just a really quick, simple, and easy thing that pretty much anyone can add into their life that can have a profound, massive difference. That is what I am saying today and what I have been saying for quite a long time now. So hopefully that makes sense. Thanks for watching. Check out the link below. Check out hyperionherbs.com, and I'll talk to you soon.